Macau's transformation from a Portuguese colony to the world's gambling capital is a tale of improbable origins. In the 16th century, Portuguese merchants established a foothold on this small peninsula on the southern coast of China. What began as a humble trading post would evolve into a unique blend of East and West, setting the stage for an extraordinary economic metamorphosis. The Portuguese arrival in Macau marked the beginning of centuries of cultural exchange and economic development. As the first European settlement in East Asia, Macau quickly became a crucial hub for trade between China and the West. Spices, silk, and porcelain flowed through its port, enriching both the local economy and the Portuguese crown. This early prosperity, however, was not without its challenges. Macau's fortunes waxed and waned with the tides of history. The colony faced fierce competition from other trading posts, most notably Hong Kong after its establishment in the 19th century. As newer ports with deeper harbors emerged, Macau's importance as a trading hub diminished. The colony had to adapt or face economic irrelevance. Throughout its history, Macau demonstrated a remarkable resilience and ability to reinvent itself. When trade declined, it turned to other industries. The legalization of gambling in the mid-19th century planted the seeds for what would become Macau's defining industry. Yet, for many years, this remained a relatively small part of the economy, overshadowed by Hong Kong's meteoric rise. As the 20th century progressed, Macau found itself in a precarious position. Its status as a Portuguese colony in a rapidly changing Asia became increasingly anachronistic. The colony's economy stagnated, and its future seemed uncertain. Yet, it was precisely this uncertain status that would ultimately pave the way for Macau's transformation. The handover of Macau to China in 1999 marked the end of over 4 centuries of Portuguese rule. But rather than signaling a decline, this transition would prove to be the catalyst for Macau's most dramatic reinvention yet. The stage was set for a series of decisions that would shock the world and redefine Macau's place in the global economy. How did a small, seemingly insignificant colony become the world's preeminent gambling destination? What factors allowed Macau to surpass even Las Vegas in gaming revenue? The answers lie in a combination of historical circumstance, strategic decision-making, and a willingness to embrace radical change. As we delve deeper into Macau's story, we must consider the role of cultural heritage in economic development. How did Macau's unique blend of Chinese and Portuguese influences contribute to its eventual success? What lessons can other regions learn from Macau's ability to leverage its historical and cultural assets? Moreover, Macau's transformation raises important questions about the nature of economic development in the 21st century. In an era of globalization and rapid technological change, can other cities or regions replicate Macau's success? Or is Macau's story a unique product of its time and place? The tale of Macau is not just about gambling and economic statistics. It's a story of adaptation, of seizing opportunities, and of the power of reinvention. As we explore the decisions and events that shaped modern Macau, we'll uncover insights that resonate far beyond its borders, offering lessons for economies and societies around the world. The transformation of Macau from a sleepy former Portuguese enclave to the world's gambling mecca was not an accident. It was the result of a series of bold, disruptive decisions that fundamentally altered the region's trajectory. These choices, made by both Chinese and Macanese leaders, set the stage for an economic miracle that would reshape the global gambling industry. The first crucial decision came with the handover of Macau to China in 1999. Unlike many expected, Beijing chose to maintain and even expand Macau's capitalist system under the one country, two systems principle. This decision preserved Macau's unique status and laid the groundwork for its future development. However, the true game-changer came in 2002 when the Macanese government made the revolutionary decision to end the gambling monopoly that had existed for decades. This move opened the doors to international casino operators, unleashing a flood of investment and expertise that would transform the region's skyline and economy. The visionary leadership of Edmund Ho, Macau's first chief executive, played a pivotal role in this transformation. Ho recognized the potential of the gambling industry to drive economic growth and diversification. Under his guidance, Macau embarked on an ambitious plan to become a world-class tourism and entertainment destination. These leaders faced a crucial dilemma: how to balance the potential economic benefits of expanded gambling with the social and cultural impacts on Macau's population. Their decision to embrace large-scale casino development was not without controversy, but it reflected a calculated gamble on Macau's future. The influx of international casino operators brought more than just capital. It brought a new level of professionalism, marketing expertise, and global connections to Macau's gambling industry. The decision to welcome these operators fundamentally changed the nature of Macau's economy and its place in the world. Another key decision was the massive investment in infrastructure. The construction of new roads, bridges, and transportation links not only facilitated the growth of the casino industry but also improved the quality of life for Macau's residents. The decision to build the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, completed in 2018, further cemented Macau's connection to the broader region. These disruptive decisions were not made in isolation. They reflected a broader strategy to position Macau as a key player in China's economic development plans. The creation of the Guangdong-Hong Kong-Macau Greater Bay Area Initiative demonstrated China's commitment to integrating Macau into a larger economic powerhouse. The transformation of Macau raises important questions about economic development strategies. Can other regions replicate Macau's success by making similarly bold decisions? Or is Macau's story unique, a product of its specific historical and geographical circumstances? Moreover, the Macau experience prompts us to consider the long-term implications of basing an economy so heavily on a single industry. What are the risks of this approach, and how can they be mitigated? How does a society balance the pursuit of economic growth with the preservation of its cultural heritage and social fabric? As we examine these disruptive decisions, we must also consider their global impact. How did Macau's transformation affect the worldwide gambling industry? What lessons can other tourism-dependent economies learn from Macau's strategic choices? The story of Macau's reinvention is a testament to the power of visionary leadership and strategic decision-making. It demonstrates how a small region can reposition itself on the global stage through a combination of policy changes, infrastructure investment, and industry development. As we delve deeper into Macau's journey, we'll uncover valuable insights into the nature of economic transformation in the 21st century. Macau's meteoric rise as the world's gambling capital wasn't merely a result of bold decisions. It was also due to the strategic leveraging of its unique resources. These assets, both tangible and intangible, formed the foundation upon which Macau built its economic miracle. First and foremost is Macau's unparalleled geographic location. Situated on China's southern coast, Macau serves as a gateway to the world's most populous nation and second-largest economy. This proximity to mainland China provides a steady stream of visitors eager to experience Macau's attractions. The Pearl River Delta, one of the most economically dynamic regions in the world, lies at Macau's doorstep, further enhancing its strategic importance. Macau's rich historical and cultural heritage serves as another crucial resource. The fusion of Portuguese and Chinese influences created a unique cultural landscape that sets Macau apart from other destinations. The historic center of Macau, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracts millions of visitors annually. This cultural capital provides a compelling backdrop to the glitz and glamour of the casino industry, offering a more diverse tourism experience. The region's long-standing experience with gambling proved invaluable. Even before the industry's liberalization, Macau had a well-established gambling culture. This existing knowledge base and local expertise provided a solid foundation for the rapid expansion of the industry. It allowed Macau to hit the ground running when international operators entered the market. Macau's regulatory environment emerged as a key strategic asset. The government's decision to create a favorable legal framework for casino operations attracted significant foreign investment. This regulatory approach balanced the need for oversight with the flexibility required to foster industry growth. The resulting stability and predictability proved crucial in establishing Macau as a trusted destination for both operators and high rollers. Human capital played a vital role in Macau's transformation. The local workforce, with its bilingual skills and familiarity with both Eastern and Western cultures, provided a valuable resource for the burgeoning hospitality and gaming industries. Investment in education and training programs further enhanced this human capital, creating a skilled workforce capable of meeting the demands of a world-class tourism destination. Macau's small size, often seen as a limitation, became an unexpected asset. The concentrated nature of its development allowed for efficient infrastructure and a unique, high-density entertainment experience. This compactness created a sense of excitement and energy that larger, more spread-out destinations struggle to match. The support of the Chinese government served as a critical resource. Beijing's backing provided political stability and economic support, crucial for attracting international investment. The inclusion of Macau in broader regional development plans, such as the Greater Bay Area Initiative, further enhanced its strategic importance. Macau's transformation raises intriguing questions about resource utilization in economic development. How can other regions identify and leverage their unique assets? What role does cultural heritage play in economic strategy? How can small territories turn their size into an advantage? The strategic use of these resources also prompts us to consider the nature of competitive advantage in the global economy. In an era of increasing homogenization, how important is distinctiveness? Can Macau's success be replicated, or is it a unique product of its specific resource combination? Moreover, Macau's experience highlights the importance of adaptability. How did Macau successfully pivot from its historical role as a trading port to a gambling mecca? What lessons does this hold for other economies facing the need for reinvention? As we delve deeper into Macau's strategic resources, we uncover a story of innovation and adaptation. It's a tale that goes beyond mere luck or coincidence, revealing how careful planning and resource leveraging can transform a region's economic destiny. Macau's journey offers valuable insights into the complex interplay between geography, culture, regulation, and human capital in shaping economic success. Macau's transformation from a quiet colonial outpost to the world's gambling capital has had far-reaching consequences that extend well beyond its borders. This small territory's economic miracle has reshaped the global gambling industry, altered regional power dynamics, and challenged conventional notions of economic development. The most immediate and visible impact has been on the global gambling landscape. Macau's rise has shifted the center of gravity in the casino industry from Las Vegas to East Asia. In 2006, Macau surpassed the Las Vegas Strip in gaming revenue, a position it has maintained ever since. This seismic shift forced established gambling hubs to rethink their strategies and sparked a global race to capture a share of the lucrative Asian market. Macau's success has had a ripple effect across the Asia-Pacific region. Countries from Singapore to Japan have moved to legalize casinos, hoping to replicate Macau's economic success. This has led to increased competition but also expanded the overall market for gambling tourism in Asia. The region has become a battleground for international casino operators, all vying for a piece of the expanding pie. The economic impact extends far beyond the gambling sector. Macau's transformation has driven significant changes in regional tourism patterns. The influx of visitors, particularly high-net-worth individuals from mainland China, has boosted demand for luxury goods, high-end hotels, and fine dining experiences. This has created opportunities for global luxury brands and hospitality groups, making Macau a key market in their Asian expansion strategies. Macau's success has also had geopolitical implications. It has become a showcase for China's one country, two systems policy, demonstrating Beijing's ability to manage diverse economic models within its broader political framework. The territory's economic miracle has been used by China as evidence of its commitment to economic openness and its ability to foster prosperity in regions under its control. The integration of Macau into the Greater Bay Area initiative further amplifies its global impact. This ambitious plan to create an economic powerhouse linking Macau with Hong Kong and several mainland Chinese cities positions the region as a key driver of innovation and economic growth. Macau's role in this initiative extends its influence beyond gambling, potentially reshaping global supply chains and technology flows. Macau's transformation has also influenced global discussions on economic development strategies. Its success challenges conventional wisdom about the prerequisites for rapid economic growth. How did a small territory with limited natural resources achieve such dramatic economic success? What lessons does Macau's experience offer for other small states or regions seeking to carve out a niche in the global economy? The Macau model raises important questions about the sustainability and replicability of specialization-driven growth. Can other economies achieve similar success by focusing intensively on a single industry? What are the long-term risks of such an approach, and how can they be mitigated? Moreover, Macau's rise prompts us to reconsider the relationship between economic development and social change. How has the rapid influx of wealth affected Macau's social fabric? What lessons does this offer for managing the societal impacts of rapid economic transformation? The global impact of Macau's transformation extends to regulatory frameworks and practices in the gambling industry. Macau's approach to casino regulation has influenced policy discussions worldwide, as governments grapple with how to balance the economic benefits of gambling with social and ethical concerns. Macau's journey also highlights the increasing economic influence of China and its consumers on the global stage. The territory's success is inextricably linked to the rise of Chinese middle-class consumers and high-net-worth individuals. This underscores the shifting patterns of global consumption and the growing importance of catering to Chinese tastes and preferences. As we examine the global ripples created by Macau's transformation, we uncover a story that goes far beyond gambling statistics. It's a tale of economic reinvention, regional dynamics, and the changing face of global tourism. Macau's impact forces us to reconsider our understanding of economic development, cultural preservation, and the complex interplay between local policies and global trends. Macau's transformation is not just a story of qualitative change, it's a tale told in staggering numbers. The statistics surrounding Macau's economic miracle paint a picture of growth and prosperity that seems almost unbelievable. Let's start with the headline figure: gambling revenue. In 2019, before the global pandemic, Macau's casinos generated $36.5 billion in revenue. To put this into perspective, that's more than 6 times the gambling revenue of the Las Vegas Strip in the same year. This single statistic encapsulates the seismic shift in the global gambling industry, with Macau firmly established as the world's preeminent gaming destination. The speed of this growth is equally impressive. In 2002, the year Macau liberalized its gambling industry, casino revenues stood at just $2.7 billion. Within a decade, this figure had increased more than tenfold. Such rapid growth in a single industry is almost unprecedented in modern economic history. Macau's economic transformation extends beyond gambling revenue. The territory's GDP per capita skyrocketed from $14,900 in 1999 to $87,600 in 2019, making Macau one of the richest territories in the world on a per capita basis. This represents a staggering 588% increase in just 2 decades. Tourism numbers tell another part of the story. In 2019, Macau welcomed 39.4 million visitors, an impressive feat for a territory of just 33 square kilometers and a population of about 650,000. That's equivalent to 60 visitors for every resident, one of the highest tourist-to-local ratios in the world. The physical transformation of Macau is equally striking. Since 2002, over $150 billion have been invested in new casino resorts and related infrastructure. This has resulted in the construction of more than 40 casinos, transforming Macau's skyline and urban landscape. Employment figures further illustrate the impact of this growth. The unemployment rate in Macau dropped from 6.3% in 2000 to just 1.7% in 2019, effectively achieving full employment. The gaming industry directly or indirectly accounts for over half of Macau's employment, showcasing its dominant role in the economy. Macau's success has also had a significant impact on government coffers. In 2019, the gaming industry contributed about 85% of the government's total revenue. This influx of funds has allowed Macau to invest heavily in public services and infrastructure, while also maintaining one of the lowest tax rates in the world for its residents. The territory's reliance on gambling is reflected in its economic structure. In 2019, gaming-related activities accounted for over 50% of Macau's GDP, a level of industry concentration rarely seen in developed economies. These numbers raise important questions. How sustainable is this level of growth and industry concentration? What are the risks of an economy so heavily dependent on a single sector? How does Macau's experience compare to other economies that have undergone rapid transformation? Moreover, these statistics prompt us to consider the broader implications of such rapid wealth creation. How has this sudden prosperity affected Macau's social fabric? What challenges does it pose for wealth distribution and social equality? The numbers also highlight the global nature of Macau's transformation. With visitors primarily coming from mainland China, how vulnerable is Macau to shifts in Chinese economic policy or consumer behavior? What does Macau's success tell us about the changing patterns of global tourism and consumption? As we digest these impressive figures, we're left to ponder the future. Can Macau maintain this level of growth? What would it take for another destination to replicate this success? And perhaps most importantly, what are the lessons that other economies can learn from Macau's remarkable journey? Macau's story, as told through these numbers, is one of unprecedented growth and transformation. It's a testament to the power of strategic decision-making, favorable circumstances, and the ability to capitalize on unique opportunities. As we look to the future, these statistics serve as both a benchmark and a challenge for economies around the world.